Hi there, my name is Nathan Wright with Meta65.com. We specialize in folks just getting onto Medicare or turning 65. Today I want to talk about the different types of agents. So let's talk about the differences between an independent agent or a captive agent. So a captive agent is going to be a big name insurance company. Insert anything. You see them on TV, etc. They spend millions of dollars in advertising. However, they only represent one company. So that one company may or may not have the best value for you. So the difference between a captive agent and an independent agent is an independent agent represents many companies. So they will have at their fingertips many or sometimes all the companies in a specific market. So they can actually go through their system and search through which companies make sense and which one have the best value for you. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So what we have the ability to do here is run a quote and pull up any and all companies. But the way to do that is by zip code. So I'm going to put in here 38501, which is Putnam, Tennessee. I'm sorry, Cookeville, Tennessee in Putnam County. And rates are based on age, gender, tobacco usage, which plan you're going to select. And we have the ability to run all plans. In a separate video, I will go over the different types of Medicare Supplement plans. But for this example, let's run Plan G. And then we are going to run an effective date of, let's just say, February the 1st. Now, don't worry if you are saying, hey, you know what? My birthday's not till a later date in the future. Why do I want to go ahead and get this set up? Let me tell you why you want to go ahead and do that. You will be able to get your rate locked in at a rate. Now, these things are changing all the time. That's why I run one of these every single solitary time I talk with a client, because I don't know from day to day the differences in the rates. Now, this is definitely something that only an independent agent will do for you. A captive agent will not go through and run a system like this. So I'm going to click on Get Quote, and let's see what happens here. Okay, so we have up here, we've got 38501 as the zip code. And also I wanted to make mention that we have the ability to run any state in any part of the country. So you're saying, well, hey, you're running a Cookeville, Tennessee. I don't live in Tennessee. We're licensed in multiple states and have the ability to run quotes for you in your state. And if we're not licensed in that state, we'll quickly get our license in that state. But we do have multiple states currently on the books. So right here, we've got all the companies that offer Plan G. And like I said, we'll go over the different types of plans and what all they mean in a separate video. But for this example, I just want to show you the abilities that we have. Now, a lot of folks shop on price. You might not want to always go on price. For example, here, this one is a brand new company or fairly new. Years in the market, it's saying NA. Rating class, NA. I don't know much about that company. So I would not be looking at that company. So for a couple more dollars, you know, you want to go with a company that's got at least an A rating. Sometimes B, it just depends. and you want to see what their longevity in the marketplace is. As we will touch on in a few other videos, all Medicare supplement plans are standardized. That means that the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, actually regulate the different plans. So if it's a Plan G, whether it's with Thrivent Financial, whether it's with Central States, whether it's with IAC, whether it's with CSI, Cigna, Manhattan Life, Mutual of Omaha, etc., it does not matter. All that matters, and when you compare, you want to compare apples to apples and not apples to oranges and not apples to pears and not apples to any other fruit you can think of, because apples to apples, a Plan G with one company will be the same as a Plan G from another company. They are regulated, as I said, from CMS, and you can go to any doctor in the country that takes your Medicare card. That's the only stipulation. Now, 99% of all doctors in the U.S. take Medicare, and by law, they have to take your Medicare supplement card. Now, there are a few rare birds out there that don't take Medicare, but 99% of all doctors in the U.S. Take Medicare, and you are not locked in to any network like a PPO or an HMO. Medicare Supplement is not a PPO and it's not an HMO. You are free to move about anywhere in the United States that takes Medicare. You can go to the doctor. One other thing we'll touch on in this video is you will need to set up a Part D or prescription drug plan. Now, there's many prescription drug plans available to you. Now, those are regulated by your zip code. So we can go in and help you decide which Medicare Part D or which drug plan that you want. Now, we don't actually sell the drug plans, but we will go through and show you which one has the best value for you. So what you'll want to do for that is, if you're taking prescription drugs, it's a good idea to have all your drugs out and or a list so that we can go through them and plug them into the system. We want to make sure that the drug company that you choose takes all the prescriptions that you are currently taking. Well, that's all I've got for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Find us on Facebook and like us on Facebook, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to reach out to, and I'm going to put the number right above my head, but it is 1-888-245-1311. That is 1-888-245-1311. I look forward to hearing from you.